Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, December 17th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. A man was found dead yesterday morning from an apparent suicide in the area near Silver Lake Park in Flagler Beach. The man contacted the Flagler County Communications Center by phone, advising he intended to commit suicide. When officers arrived, they found an unresponsive male laying on the ground. He appeared to be the victim of a self-inflicted gunshot. Flagler Beach Police Chief Matt Downey says we're in the beginning stages of the investigation, but this tragedy appears to be a suicide. Palm Coast is extending water and wastewater services to the Barrier Island area so it can become less reliant on septic systems that pollute the intracoastal waterway. The area getting the city's utility services in the county's jurisdiction. Palm Coast Mayor David Alfin.
The county has stepped up and offered to bear the lion's share of all of the expenses involved with this project. The revenue will outpace the cost.
Palm Coast City Councilman Nick Kloufis called this an investment due to the revenue that will be generated.
Because these residents are paying the additional service fee for their water, so I think it's in our favor to be able to recoup this type of money in this scenario.
Vice Mayor Eddie Branchino says he's glad the county is paying a big chunk of the cost, but takes issue with the way everything unfolded.
The county started this without even letting us know they were starting it. And apparently we only find out when the city came in for the money. In my opinion, the good faith wasn't completely there.
The city's engineer Faith Alkatib says they've been working on this project for a long time.
We try to get as much grants funding as possible to do this project. This project, total cost, it was approximately $15 to $16 million. The city of Palm Coast are paying approximately maybe 3 or 4% of the total project cost.
A separate project extends water and sewer service to the Willow Woods neighborhood north of Washington Oaks Garden State Park, and yet another project will replace the city's utility lines in Marineland Acres while a county road project is underway. 2 new community development districts are coming to Palm Coast. Rich Petchke reports.
The districts allow developers to access tax-free bonds and collect assessments on the tax roll. It also eases the process for developers to finance infrastructure improvements. Deputy Chief Development Officer Ray Tyner discusses why they took action now to create the districts in the southern part of the city.
It's been a very long time since Community Development District was established in the city of Palm Coast. We currently have 3 of them. The market is right, I believe, to establish these districts.
One district is near the airport. Former County Commissioner Charlie Erickson spoke during the public comment period, advising the developer to do some research with the county before starting construction.
There are numerous complaints just about the noise in the airport, and I can tell you the airport will continue to grow there. And it might just benefit the developers to take some time finding out from the county some of that information.
Each new district will have its own elected board of supervisors to lead the community. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
A suspected drug trafficker is behind bars after his arrest in Palm Coast. Amy Cherry has the story.
Flagler County deputies raided a home on Round Table Lane in Palm Coast Wednesday, where they say they found a whole lot of drugs. Sheriff Rick Staley.
Trafficking amounts of cocaine and 3.5 pounds of marijuana, along with cash, paraphernalia, and other suspected drugs, including mushrooms, were located.
35-year-old Jonathan Young, who was on probation on a drug charge, is now back behind bars on charges that include possession of cocaine and marijuana with intent to sell. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
A member of the Flagler County Fire Rescue Team is deploying to Kentucky to assist with tornado recovery. Karen Johnson has details.
Flagler County Fire Rescue Accountant Suzanne Eubanks is deployed with the Northeast Florida Region 3 All Hazards Incident Management Team to support recovery efforts in Kentucky in the aftermath of the tornadoes that hit late last week. Flagler County Fire Chief Michael Tucker.
She's deployed to previous disasters, most recently past hurricane season into Louisiana Indiana. So she's represented us for a while now. The plan is for her to be home for Christmas. Usually they deploy for a little bit longer, but because there was such a need, and she's got other commitments that she had to get back for, but she should be home for Christmas.
Tucker says Eubanks will be part of helping pull together all the logistics through the oversight and coordination of field, facilities, transportation, communications, supplies, equipment, fuel, food, and medical support. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Who pays for everything at the new Flagler Access Center?
Flagler County Commissioner Donald O'Brien said that there is not just one funding source.
The initial funding for this program is coming from the state of Florida, and it's coming as a result of great work by our two representatives here from Flagler County, our State Senator Travis Hudson, along with Representative Paul Renner.
O'Brien said the legislature funded the center to the tune of $245,000 for initial outlay. Other funding comes from the American Rescue Plan, which the state got when COVID hit nearly 2 years ago. If you need help with your mental health, call SMA at 800-539-4228. Lifeline, sponsored by Advent Health, is every Saturday morning at 9 here on WNZF, the podcast on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here, and there's plenty of fun to be had with the family in Flagler County. Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids has more.
Tonight is the Parents' Night Out and Teen Chill event at the Community Center. They will have pizza, games, and movies ready for a Friday full of fun. The Flagler Auditorium is presenting the American Sirens. This vintage-style trio will help ring in the holiday with serious Hollywood glam. The Palm Coast Professional Firefighters invites you to the 3rd Annual Heroes and Helpers Holiday Celebration. Come join in some reindeer games, holiday decorating contest, and photos with Santa Claus. You can also enjoy the Holiday Boat Parade presented by the Palm Coast Yacht Club. Under the full moon, brightly decorated boats, large and small, will parade down the Intracoastal Waterway. Also this weekend, the Slavic Baptist Church is hosting a walk through Bethlehem with showings in English and Russian and special appearances by your favorite barnyard creatures. Learn more about these events and others by visiting us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.